Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi, Marie. Hello, how are you doing? I think it's slowly picking up the inside timer with all the messages. Good. Hi, welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Siobhan from Texas. How are you doing? I'm doing good. The weather here is warm today in Seattle, and the weather in my heart is fabulous. And here is to welcome you all into this beautiful room. Does anyone use the Palo Santo sticks to smudge your place, your aura? Me too, Justice. Siobhan, happy to be at your live today. Hey, Lorette from BC. Yeah, it is fantastic, Siobhan. Like, yeah, if you're having it, sage, I find sage is a bit intense. So I use the Palo Santo for most of the time. My kids don't like the sage smell. It's too strong for them. Unless they're not in the home, I use it. If not, Palo Santo. It's sweet, not too strong as well. Right. Hey, everyone. For those who are new to me, I'm Srimanju Katragadda, living here in Seattle. I'm into Akashic readings, angels, meditations, and from my left brain, I'm a project manager in my past lifetime in the corporate career. But here, after my spiritual awakening, I'm here totally doing this work towards the ascension, towards us being more into ourselves, into our soul. Yeah, that's my main objective, like coming back, being in alignment to who we are. I think for me, the wake up call was like, who are we? Like, who am I? What am I here for? That unique question that triggered. Has anyone felt that before? Like, why you are here? What is the uniqueness about you? Even though, like, you might be good at particular things, but deep calling from your soul, that was always for me. Yeah. Hi, Jackie. First time here. So glad I found you. Love your messages so far. Yay. Thank you, Jackie, for being here. Yes, often. Yes. That is like, hungry from the soul level until we find why we are here. It's like we go through the dark night of the souls, the sleepless nights, nothing makes sense, or they're making sense in a different way. And when you find your purpose, when you find who you are, what you are here for, the life gets in a totally different way. You feel have always been doing this, or you feel that you have done this before, or this is unique thing that your friends would have said about, or your family would have said about it. Yeah, but often not the family would recognize generally, because the family, the soul contracts for majority of us would be to challenge and to trigger into who we are. That's a beautiful gift that we get from the families, and so as like I'm sure we do trigger them as well, like the equal parts. Yeah. So welcoming everyone here into this beautiful space. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful to be able to do this work with you guys. For this week, today's is the first one that I'm doing here on Insighttimer. My objective or the talk is going to be around the angels and the divine guidance that we hear. So we do talk to angels, or you do pray to angels or God, universe, anything that you want to name, which is about us or within us. Like, I also say, like, there is a connection within our own inner guide, which could be your angels, which could be your spirit guides. We all have that beautiful ability to connect within ourselves. And now, with that connection, we are also going to learn how to hear back. Most of us do struggle. At least I did struggle. I would pray, 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 and then I'll say, get mad at, like, hey, when I'm going to hear the answers, or what is my calling, or like, what is that they're showing me? Like, it's only when I took on to the meditations or silencing my mind, I started hearing more and more. That made me like, okay, the answers are in that silence. Have you ever practiced yoga? I always love that last thing, Savasana position. You just do the yoga, and then the teacher says you lie and observe your breathing. That's it. It's like 5 minutes or 10 minutes sometimes, depending on whatever the time they have on the plate. In the initial times, it used to be so restless. I would be like, when is the time? When is the time? What do I need to do? Like, get showered, get going, go to the groceries, do something like. But later on, after months and practice of it, I started totally enjoying that Savasana position. That silence, it's amazing. Sometimes I would fall asleep. Sometimes I just observe my breathing, or sometimes I'll be like channeling some messages. It's amazing. Has anyone done that before? You love it? Let me know in the comments. Yeah. And the other way is like, just observing your breathing. That's the most important thing. With any meditation, I always say, like in my classes, generally is only three things can happen. One is you fall asleep, or you are hearing the messages, going with my script, or sometimes you'll remember what you need to do from the past or the future things, like, and it's okay. The thoughts will be jumping like a monkey mind, and you just need to tame it and hold it on to yourself. Like, hey, observe the thought, not doing anything. Like, say, I need to go get milk. All right, I'll get it. Thank you. And come back to your breathing. Rather than like, why am I thinking about the milk right now? Or why am I thinking about like what I need to do in the future? So try to shift in from the thoughts to bring in back to your control. Just like you ever been to the ocean observing the waves? I love the oceans, the sea in India, because the waves are high tides we generally get. So you can just sit by and watch, and it's so pleasant as well. And I love the music related to the ocean as well, the waves. It's all about observing in and out. Recently I got this addiction on Instagram, Monkey Jungle Club or something it is, where you get all the monkey videos. Me and my kids watch them as so fun. Shift in the energy. It's like you will be watching the mama, how it's trying to hold to the baby by the leg or the by the tail, like, and hold it to closer to her heart. Yeah, the same thing. Your thoughts, you do notice it, but come back to your breathing. Don't let it go far. Yeah. Peggy, favorite parts of asana. Yay! That's the best thing. Actually, sometimes when you find difficulty with meditations, it's so important. Maybe do some stretches, gentle exercises, like, maybe just like neck rotations, the hand rotations, the leg movements, and then sit for meditation. So you are taking off any stagnant energies or discomforts, and then you're trying to go inwards. So that will be helpful as well. So, welcome everyone, whoever is new here, and thank you for being here, showing up, doing this work. And I think the group meditations are even more powerful. And with any meditation, the first thing I always say is set an intention. So intention is like, what do you want to achieve out of this meditation? Find a peace, find a wisdom, or find a clarity, or find your own breathing space. That's it, like, or find nothing. You don't need to even find anything, just be with yourself. That's the most important thing. It's like honoring you, dedicating this time for yourself. The other request I always do is try to switch off other things that are going to distract you. And as long as you're not driving, totally safe to do this meditation. Yeah. And before we begin, just think about like what is the intention you want to set, and have some water beside you. After the meditation, you definitely need. And just got some tea with me, the herbal tea. I just love it. I'm noticing my throat is getting icky when I'm talking more on the talks. And today I got the Yogi tea. Has anyone tried Yogi brands? I love it. The reason is they got a little coats on their tea bags. So every time it's a different one you get. So today's is happiness is actually an art of living, which is in us. So perfect with the divine connection that we are going to have today. So have you got your intention set? It could be even for not only the emotional aspects, but also it could be for your physical things as well. If you're having headaches, if you are having any pain or discomfort or long-term illnesses, let's set an intention to know why you're having it, or find the right doctor, right therapy for it, or find some peace. If that chronic illness is taking you and giving you a lot of sleepless nights, let's set an intention. And when we collectively do this, that intention is going to every part of the world, to every one of you, no matter where you are. You could be in Thailand, you could be in Australia, you could be right next door to my house. You never know how we're all interlinked, and the matrix of how we are all connected. That's the most important thing. Like, have you heard about telepathy? You think about someone and someone messages you the same person, or they turn up to your house as well, or they'll send you an email. It's bizarre at first, but then we are all connected. Hey Jody, love the words on tea bags. Yeah, that's right. There is this thing when I'm telling you about the telepathy, I just recollected this little story. When I started teaching Reiki 12 years ago, there was one of my first ones, yeah, workshops. There was this lady, she was around 75 or something, and I was terrified having this 75-year-old young lady in the workshop. Oh my God, how am I going to teach her? She might know a lot of stuff, and I'm only a newbie into the spiritual world, is what I thought at the time. uh, of course, like all our students, all our clients, they're all the teachers for us all the time. Like we are always having an energy exchange. Like, we get to learn so much from each other. It's like, I think when we think we are the teachers, we know everything. Nah, it's too boring, isn't it? So going back to the story, she came, she sat with us all, and half of the day I was talking about what Reiki is, principles of Reiki, and then attunement, and how the energy works, what is that crystal ball, and all that. And in the afternoon, she comes to me and says, I know all this, but I never knew it's a name called Reiki. Because think about it, she is 75, and she has her family back when we didn't have the mobiles and everything. And whenever she felt her sibling she was very close to was unwell, or she needed some support, where they couldn't talk to each other on the phones or the trunk calls or the messages that way, she would send a prayer to her, and then she would receive a letter after like 15 days or so, saying that, were you thinking about me? I was having this situation, but after this particular night, I felt better. If you were thinking, thank you so much about it. And that way, she said, like, when I was in trouble, I used to feel a light coming around me, maybe a dream or something. Then I would write back to my sister, and we would exchange through the letters, which was a time gap. It's not like immediately you can text or message someone right now. I said, like, oh my God, this is amazing. She was listening to her intuition. She was so connected to her sister, to telepathy, and they were doing an energy exchange. And that is how the powerful thing is, the medium of energy. Nothing can stop us. And even though we were hit by the pandemic, like we have never seen before, at least the ones we are here, It's all because of that telepathy, knowing, connecting to each other was making our lives much easier, right? I always pray, like, hey, at least like we are not right now in 1912, we're in the better times. No matter what it is going on, we definitely are in the better times. It's about seeing life from a different perspective and seeing and counting our blessings. So, with that, setting your intentions, and let's go now into the meditation. Hi, Ashley. Hi, by the way, Nadia. Hi, Namaste from Trinidad. Great. So, today's meditation, we are going to, I love those hearts. Thank you so much. Today's meditation we are going to do call in Archangel Uriel. So Archangel Uriel is all about wisdom, clearing up energies, giving us a clarity and a purity. Something very similar to Archangel Gabriel. If you have worked with him before, he's about wisdom and guidance and creative edges. Yeah. So Archangel Uriel is going to give us some clarity or setting with our intentions. He's going to give some guidance as well. He also works great with the students, the teachers, channelers, healers as well. When I say specifically healers, we all are healers. You don't need to be qualified. You don't need to have a certificate up on your wall to be a healer. As long as you have a kindness in your heart, as long as you have an empathic nature towards all the living beings, everything like around you, you are a healer, is what I truly believe in. So he's going to help us. So set an intention. If you have ever channeled him before, be open to see what else you're going to see about him. If you have never channeled him before, again, be open. You might be surprised how his presence is going to be there. Generally, angels are very, very lovingly showing their presence. They're not going to spook us or freak us out. Uh, they'll be very gentle. Yeah, just watch out. Are you hearing? Are you seeing? Are you sensing something in your mouth or in your skin, the back of your head? Or is there any smell around, like, or the heat, one side of the body, or a particular area of your body getting hot? So these are the ways that angels generally, for a newbies, will be gently tapping into their aura and into their energies. Yeah. So just watch that out. And if you have a spare blanket, maybe have it around. Sometimes you might need, because as we are doing the meditations, there is also a healing that goes in, emotional release goes in. And when the emotional release comes in, we feel a shift and release happens, which makes us feel a little bit chilly or cold. Yeah, just watch those out, and that will be interesting and to see what you feel afterwards. Again, you may not notice anything at all. That's perfectly fine. It's not that don't conclude saying I can't see the angels or I can't feel them. They're not for me. They're not around me. No, we all have got this. We all got this. Just like we have blood in our system, we all got it. It's just like unless we get hurt, you don't need to see your blood, right? And I don't know why I'm saying this, but it's just coming up. That's how they wanted me to talk about. Like, never used this metaphor before. And that's the reason, like, again, like you just need to know they're around us, they're loving us, they're caring for us. They might come through your dreams, or a card, or like someone else talking about something else specific about it, that should make a point or a connection, or you are seeing it, but maybe we are not acknowledging. Sometimes we go deep in the meditation when we come out and then we realize, I don't remember anything. It happened to many times to me that I absolutely enjoyed the meditations, but after coming out, drinking my water, it's all blank. It's all blank. It's not that I slept, but I know there was a journey. Just like in the dreams, you feel it. So do watch those out. So with that, I'm going to play some music. Sit back and relax. Yeah, just try to avoid any distractions. I hope you can hear the music. Lovely. Setting your intentions, taking a nice deep breath, Hey Monica, just in time. We are just going to start the meditation. We are invoking Archangel Uriel to heal and help us in thinking with clarity and have an open conversations with our intentions that we are setting up. Take a nice relaxing deep breath into your belly and breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathe as per your own convenience to the comfort that you feel, but allow that breathing to go deep into your belly, into your feet, and breathe out. Feel that out breath coming out through your crown and let them get deeper and calmer. Feel your body relaxing, your shoulders relaxing, your palms, your feet. Now gently bringing your focus into the soles of your feet. Visualize beautiful, thick, deep roots growing down from the soles of your feet into the Mother Earth, through all the layers. As it's traveling deep down, feel that pulsating, beautiful energy going deep, deep, deep down into the Mother Earth. Allow your breath to go deeper. And there you notice a beautiful giant crystal of your favorite color. And these roots are gently wrapping around and turning into the golden roots, holding you, helping you to be grounded to the very present moment. And let that beautiful energy travel back up into the roots, up through all the layers of the earth, back into the soles of your feet. Feel the tingle sensations, the warmth around the soles of your feet, and let that energy go up, up, up through your body, through all the cells and the muscles, helping you to be more calmer, more relaxed, surrendering to this time and space. And gently let it come through all the lower chakras into your heart center, and feel the heart center expanding, expanding enough to invite more self-love into your life. Love for yourself. Visualize this beautiful heart center expanding with every breath. And now gently bringing your attention into the universe, into the source, and visualize a beautiful white column of light coming down from the source through all your higher chakras, down, down, down. And let that beautiful light travel through your crown. Feel the tingle sensations running down your spine, And let it go through your higher chakras and gently merge into your heart center, where it's connecting with your divine feminine and divine masculine energies. Feel the merge and visualize a beautiful infinity sign being created around your heart center, shining its light and protecting you as you're breathing in and out. Archangel Michael is showing up his presence with his blue cloak of protection around you as you do the work, as you make a connection and into your journey. And visualize this beautiful infinity sign creating a space in your room, in your aura, in the house that you're in at the moment. Feel all that expansion of the energy right now in your auric field. And feel and sense Archangel Uriel's angels of peace are surrounding you and bathing you in light. And one of these angels come towards you and place a glowing white cloak over you that covers you from your shoulders to your feet. A feeling of calm washes over you. And right in front of you, you notice a beautiful golden stairs that start to form and that leads up into the heavens or to the source. And notice your guardian angel taking your hand and gently leading you up this staircase. As you ascend these golden steps, the clouds in the heavens part to reveal in the distance a colossal golden castle. Just notice this beautiful castle, how vast it is, how the pillars are there, and how huge is this place. The drawbridge is lowered and you will walk through it. And there is a one large tower spire at the center. You gently make your way to this tower. And as you do, you pass through the green, lush gardens. Apart from the foliage, everything about this castle structure, the walls, the columns, the paths, everything is lined and laced with gold. Feel that high vibrational energies on the walls. Something that you have seen before, or it's totally a new place to you. And as you walk towards the arched doorway of the main castle tower, you notice that the door is already open, just like the drawbridge is let down. And just like a curious child, you start realizing that there is a lot to discover here, and there is nothing special, key, or anything that you need. You just need to be here present to notice what's around. And as you pass, you come to an area of your house where you're greeted by Archangel Uriel. Just notice him, how he's presenting to you. It could be just a color or a shadow or fragrance or slight touch or a huge angel with wings. Let your imagination play. And as you pass through the open door, you find yourself in a small circular room with gold inlay everywhere. The floor tiles, the walls. Standing right in front of you is a tall, 7-foot figure standing in the center of the room. And this figure is dressed in light cream colored clothing. You may notice that this figure has wings. And you realize that this is Archangel Uriel. Feel the presence. Allow your senses to recognize this energy. The place looks like a huge sitting room filled with colors of gold and yellow. And this is where you spend most of your time. And in the center is a fireplace with a warm fire glowing. The place looks like a huge sitting room filled with the colors of gold and yellow. And have a look at it again, how bright and vibrant they are. And there is a complete silence in this circular room. Not a single noise. There is no furniture. Nothing, just you and Archangel Uriel. All you hear is the music and my voice. And you notice that Archangel Uriel is holding a small, hand-sized gold lantern with clear glass panels. There is a small flame burning brightly inside the lantern. He notices you looking and holds it out for you to see. And you step closer to look in. And at first you think your eyes are deceiving you, so you look again. The flame has no wick or candle attached to it. It is just a small flame hovering mid-air inside the lantern. And Uriel says to you, this is your flame, it is you. Never forget yourself, who you are and who you are meant to be. Archangel Uriel now asks you to spend some time really thinking about the life you want and why. If you're unsure about this, spend some time discussing this with Archangel Uriel. Be clear about the end goal of how you want your life to be. Imagine him to be your coach, giving you the guidance. Once you're clear on this, Uriel hands you the lantern, your light, and he asks you to spend some time sending this light to your goals, your intentions, and dreams. Send this light thoughts and intentions for where you want to be in life. One goal at a time, and visualize the end goal, not the in between steps. And do this for all the parts of your life. As you do this, the small flame in the lantern grows brighter and brighter. Focus only on the goal that you really want to achieve. Uriel helps you become aware of the divine light within yourself. He helps you now to see the beauty of your true self. Your divine spirit. And he also removes all the negativity from your body, cleansing, releasing any stuck energies that are obstructing your progress or any limiting beliefs that you have been conditioned with. And giving you the blessings and the healing. And as you breathe in this energy, you feel the peace and harmony of this room, this space that we are in. Uriel radiates this energy and it goes into every room in the house. He's helping you become aware of and connect with your own power and strength so you can move forward in a true state of health, of mind, body, and spirit, and be in alignment. You now stop and admire the large, bright flame in the lantern. Uriel reaches over and opens the latch on the front panel of the lantern, and he asks you to reach inside and take your flame in your hands. And as you do so, you realize that the flame is not hot at all, it's just bright. Just bright, and as you watch your flame blaze brightly with the life you're working towards, the light starts to absorb into your fingers, your hands, your arms, your chest, your neck, and up towards your head, and all the way down to your toes. And you look at your own body, you can see the light running up and down, freeing up a lot of space and filling in with bright light. And this light is pulsing through your whole body and relaxing you, letting you go deep into the journey. Here you can sense the flow of energy, and all your inspirations are real. All you can sense is ideas for how to make your dreams a reality. Anytime old fears surface or any sense of low self-esteem or a doubt, this light washes it all out. As this beautiful light is continuing to run a pulse through your whole body, you start to find yourself thinking about the life you want and what you're doing, what are you saying, and where you are. You're being flooded with images for the life you're meant to be living or starting now to live and discover. You allow all these soul-inspired inspirations to flow through you, and these images now start to slow down until you are completely sure of the end goal and the goals you would like to reach. And this is the last image to run through you and be absorbed into your being. And as the images stop, you find that you're still in the small circular room with Uriel. He's holding the lantern that is now empty. He looks directly at you and says, "Never forget your light came from you. I was just holding it for you. Never forget your light came from you. I was just holding it for you." You give thanks for all the healing that has taken place and all that has been received. You thank Archangel Uriel for these gifts and blessings. Your guardian angel is at your side once more. This angel gently takes you by the hand and leads you out of the spire tower. Open arch door. Through the lush gardens, through the past, the castle structures, back to the drawbridge, and back to the golden staircase. With all the wisdom and the clarity you're bringing in with you, you start to descend the staircase with your guide by your side. And at the very bottom of the staircase, you have the angelic beings, the peace, waiting for you, cheering you and welcoming you back. And they are radiating warmth and comfort, and they are celebrating you. Surrounded in safety, you close your eyes and you can sense yourself surrounded and bathed by light. You can sense your own heartbeat, your own breathing. You notice your own body. Sense your own head, neck, chest, midriff, hips, legs, and toes. Gently wrapping your aura closer to your physical body through your mind's eye. Connecting in with your grounding roots. Once again, that you have made a connection to the Mother Earth. And feel the protection around you. And gently bringing the senses back, being in the present moment, back into the room, back into your body fully, to the count of 71, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently wiggling your toes, your fingers, palms, and whenever you're ready, taking a deeper breath and opening your eyes. If you have a journal handy, you can write something down that you have got the wisdom or a clarity or a guidance, or have some water. Take a little stretch. Ashley, this is lovely. Thank you for sharing your meditative wisdom. That's great. Thank you, Ashley, for being here. Siobhan, this is so sweet. Lorette, I often feel your Reiki energy soothing me. Yay, that's great, Lorette. We are connected. Let me know how you're getting on. And share in the comments any thoughts, any comforts, discomforts, or the energy vibes that you felt. Thank you so much, Peggy, for your donation. So grateful. Nadia, this was a wonderful journey. Archangel Uriel shared with me my life's purpose. Touched my third eye. I was illuminated by pure white light. How beautiful is that? Wow. I hope that life purpose, you resonate with it. And it's interesting how you work towards it. You can write it down and also write the micro steps that you can take towards it. I saw the light in the lantern. Yeah, that's always the beautiful part, Lorette. I love that. Thank you so much, Andrea, for your donation. Much appreciated. I certainly did, Nadia. That's great. Thank you. Yeah, please do share. What happens is when we share, we are more echoing what we felt, and we are saying it out loud to the universe. It's just that, again, like, you sense, you hear, you feel when you say it out loud, it's going to come back again to us like infinity times. So you're more and more getting clear about it. Yeah. I have the Healing with Angels cards here right in front of me. I'm just going to pull 3 cards and let's see what the messages are. I'm sure, some people will resonate with these. These are going to be a generic messages. Sit with it if it resonates with you, and yeah, and feel that connection with your angels. Wendy, I saw the lantern light also when I took it in my hands. That's great. And you have pictured holding the light and Uriel sending so much clarity to my destiny. Awesome. That is great. So happy for you, Andrea. Peggy, I want to be full of joy. Yay, you deserve that, Peggy. You deserve that. All right, I often connect with Uriel. That's lovely. He's very strong, he or she. Again, with the angels, the genders is what we define as. It's not that something they would be very particular about it. So yeah, whatever way you were saying it, go for it. Yeah. I felt a bit blocked by thoughts did envision the lantern. Yeah, sometimes it does happen. Also, we do get confused. Is it my ego, or is it my mind's eye, or is it actually happening? And we go into this blackout kind of a phase within the meditation. So you can just breathe back, and you will know the sense of when we have that connection to the angels or the messages. No, this is right. Like, because they're always uplifting, they're always positive. And also sometimes I used to not believe in the messages that angels would be giving me initial days, because no one else has given me such a beautiful, wonderful messages or positive messages until then, all the time, or someone having total trust in me. When they started doing it, it was a bit overwhelming as well. I had to block completely and then slowly realize, no, actually, they're seeing my blueprint of life. They know what I'm here for. They know what I'm capable of more than me. So I started trusting them again. Yeah. Stromina. I'm just new and recently felt like I needed to connect with my angels and randomly downloaded the app to meditate. Saw this live. Oh my God, that's awesome. That is great, Romina. I'm so glad you came here at the right timing. They always bring the right people into the connection. Yeah, I'm so grateful you chose this. Helen, I thanked Ariel who were present for me and cared for me when I was a very bad motorcycle accident. Being with all that energy today, I cried. Wow, wow, I can feel you. Can feel you. Isn't it amazing? Such a warmth, and you were so protected. And it's just that circle of light coming back to you and feeling all that. So blessed, Helen. Thank you so much, Wendy, for your donation. I'm so grateful. All right, the first card here I picked up for us is answered prayers. Isn't it wonderful? Just like at the beginning, in case some of you missed it, I was telling meditation is the answer to our prayers. And here, some of us would have definitely got it in. And so do watch out. And I love this beautiful card. With all the greenness, it's all opening your heart center, releasing your fears, and connecting into your heart, because your heart knows the answers. Always trust it in, no matter who is going to externally verify for you, you got to verify it yourself and be that person in alignment. When we are in alignment, when you are in a good place, everything is positive, everything is cheerful, right? And that is the energy that we need to carry as much as possible. I'm not going to say that it's the way we have to live every day, every moment. It's not going to happen when we are just dropping into the three-dimensional, trying to move into the 5D later on throughout the day, because we are multi-dimensional, we keep changing. But whenever possible, try to remember, have your toolkit with you, so you're dipping in and out. Yeah. So that is a beautiful thing. Always turn into your prayers. If you have a difficulty, prayers again can be very, very simple from your heart and saying the best to be shared with you. That will be making sense. Yeah. Right. Hopefully some people would have resonated with that card. The next one is the body care. How wonderful again that is with our meditation, and you guys turning up, me turning up, everyone here partying with the meditation or with the angels. We are doing the self-care. You are committing to this work. When we all do this as a group, I believe in the bigger power that we create in as a togetherness. Isn't it even more wonderful? It's like, if you see a candle in your home, a candle in your neighbors, there is only a little bit light. But in the park, if you light up hundreds of candles, thousands of candles, how bright it is. I don't know if you guys heard about the Festival of Lights. In India, we celebrate Diwali, which is Festival of Lights. On that particular night or that particular week, we are always doing, like, as a child, I remember my mom would tell me to put all the candles um, all over the building. Like, before the lighting of the house was there, it's all through the candles we used to do. And then I would step back and see the house glowing with its light. It was so powerful, so beautiful. So definitely having that portal of light that we created, now setting back into your body, that's the most important thing. Like, our mind is going through million miles faster, but sometimes our physical body is not able to get there. So caring for our body is so important. Releasing any stagnant energies, anything that is toxic for our body, moving into something lighter for your body is what it deserves. A lot of people do talk about detoxing for the body. Definitely there's something is coming up, like, maybe if you're guided, maybe do some detox, like, yeah, even drink more water. That way you're flushing out more discomforts, more releasing as well. So definitely body care bring as a priority. As one of my favorite things is Epsom salt bath, or grounding my feet on the grass in the evening with my family, just like standing there, and we have a open heart conversations, each of us, like, being there. And that's a beautiful way. Like, again, we're all caring for each of ourselves, but also you become more stronger inside out. Another beautiful card. This is the trust. So I love this card again. It's all that blue, the indigo light, the purples. It's all about the trust. One of the major things that came up again in today's meditation was trusting. Trusting the light is within you, trusting the angels are within you, trusting on your intentions, on your dreams, that you can get them, you can conquer them, you can get. You definitely deserve to dream, and dream higher when you deserve to dream. Why do you need to dream only at a lower? Like, can I dream? Do I have the permission? We all got the permission. If you're looking for the permission, here is it. Go higher, dream, and trust it's going to come true. If not, maybe there is something better and brighter there for you, like, so maybe you're not dreaming high enough, even, like, yeah. So take it as your positive thing. A lot of us don't do our visions, our dream goals, just because we are afraid of the failure. But I always turn that question into, what if we were successful? What if we were meant to do it and that thing will be still coming back even after 3 years, even after 10 years, like, So always question yourself, what if I do it now? You're only going to learn more about you, more about your strengths. One of my friends and one of the students a few years ago, while she was going through a rough patch of divorce, a rough one, with her adult children and everything. So in the house, it was really hard to maintain. She is the breadwinner for the home. All of a sudden, and there was a big lashing rain, and with that the tiles had a wear and tear. She started noticing the water was dripping into her home, and now she couldn't bring in anyone because they were charging high enough. And she said, how can I do this? And you know what, she actually put a ladder and she went onto the roof and fixed it. And she said, I would have never done this if I was married, still married, or was in a relationship. I would have expected my partner to do it, but I didn't know I had the strength. So always trust the best. Even the obstacles in our life are going to be turning into the better side for us. In some of these obstacles, the painful times in our life seems to be painful right then, but down the line they become your blessings. Many situations, like, and as we are going through the tough time, we don't understand why we are going through. It could be an accident, it could be a chronic illness, cancer, it could be job loss, it could be a loss of a family, it could be, these things are so painful, so much we have a turmoil in our heart. It shifts us from the core, but then you get into the brighter side. Just like the egg, the shell has to break to see that light for the chicken, right? Or the chicks, yeah. So there is always that shift is needed. And trust in yourself. That's all you got. Trust in yourself, trust in the universe. It's then you are flowing with the sync. When you don't trust, we are always questioning, we are afraid of things. We live in the fear, what if we don't have enough? But when we start trusting the universe, we all got enough. And this is where we live more with wisdom, with more freedom. And I truly believe we all have got so much that the universe can offer. We just need to tap into those portals and open that gift, open those miracles in life. I hope some of you have resonated with this card. Helen, the Festival of Light sounds so beautiful. I hope to see it someday. Yeah. Wherever you're, Helen, I think mostly now it's being celebrated all over the world. Hopefully this year we can celebrate it again with family and friends. Carol, you resonated with that card. Great. Isn't it that beautiful card? Yeah. So let me know how you guys are getting on. This is amazing, amazing. Yeah, I'm loving this energy here. I think there is a beautiful energy. We have collaborated. Now put that card, put that energy into the right place with your right intentions and write your goals. I always say have a journal. Maybe treat yourself with a beautiful journal. I love the paper blanks. I'm not promoting them, but I love the paper blanks, books, journals, or moleskin ones, like anything. Treat yourself. You deserve that, and start your goals in that. Start your intentions in that. Yeah, it'll be so worth it. And I always get like I'm such a holder for the pens as well. Like, I say like, I have this pen now. I'm going to write everything. It goes so smoothly. Like, yeah. So have a little treat. It's also important to have the body care treat as well. Looking after yourself and detox, not only the body, also the mind. Yeah, the cards were perfect, Helen. Thank you so much, Srimanju, for sharing all your joyful energy and wisdom. Thank you, Helen. Nadia, this is the second time I'm joining your session and absolutely love them. Thank you so much, Nadia. I have MS, lymphedema, anxiety, and yesterday I was writing in gratitude journal and decided it was something to be thankful for. I can feel you, Jory. I was there. I know how much the gratitude journal helps. And definitely now on this side, I can say chronic illness, I'm so thankful for it, that it has given me a wake-up call. It has given me a guide, but definitely 12, 13 years ago, I wasn't grateful for it. I wasn't even sure why I have it or where it came from. Like, I was so mad at it. But now I'm totally thankful for it. Yeah. I really hope you find your own peace, your own path out of this, the path that you're in, to be more clear for you how you can step forward as well. Lots of love to you, Jody. And a beautiful journal pen helps me channel my joy. Yay! You're my tribe. Carol, love to you and much love surrounding you. Yay! That is the collective love. We all need to hold on to each other. By the way, guys, I have a circle here on Insighttimer. Please join. We can share, we can connect, so you'll know what's upcoming events that I'm going to have. So it's called Experience Healing. I'm still new to Insighttimer, so I'm trying to put some energy there. There's a beautiful bunch of group there, so much of a love there. It's all who we are. We are just making it more brighter. It's like the infinity. Like, for me, infinity is so important. Whatever my energy goes, it just blossoms and grows bigger. Like, I have my tattoo as well for infinity. Yeah, I'm so into it. It's called Experience Healing. And a couple of things that I would love to ask you for your support here. If you enjoyed it, please review or like or go and watch or listen to my meditations up on Insighttimer and leave a review. I would love to hear how you feel. I don't think so I have the Oriel one, but I have the other angel meditation, the guided meditations up on my profile. So please do check it out and check my bio and see if you're guided to make a connection or send me a message. I love to hear even just a hello from you. I know some of you do contact me, so I'm so again like grateful for that. And definitely your donations are much appreciated for me to continue my work. And that also brings Insighttimer to be here, like, such a great platform. Part of the funds go to them as well to run this place, which is great, isn't it? I'm so thankful for them to do this. So we are all here collectively and doing the work together. Yeah. So definitely, I'm so grateful for all that. Yeah. So how are you all feeling now after that beautiful meditation? Recharge, new energies, and experience healing. So the name of the circle is Experience Healing with Srimanju. You can see my picture up there. I'll try to type out. I think when you type in Experience Healing, you should see my name. It's not going up. Energized. That's great. That's all I wanted to hear. That's great. And the love for each one of us, right? So tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the Pacific time, I have another talk tomorrow. It's about how to work on our negative emotions, negative thoughts. It's something that we all are present with, but definitely we can work on it and shift and change. Anything is possible. It's just having the right side of mind and break through the chain as well. And one of the main things that I listen to the meditations or to the talks as well, giving me a new perspective and also stopping me the chitter chatter that is happening in my own head and listen to from a new angle as well. So if you're drawn to it, please join me tomorrow. I think I have few talks for the whole of the week, tomorrow and on Thursday as well. So do check if those events you're being guided as well. So thank you guys so much for being here, and love to stay in touch with you. Wow, there is 133 meditators here. What a beautiful portal have you created. So well done you all, to each one of you, for being here, for committing to the self-care time, for honoring your own time, and with Archangel Uriel. May all the best come into your life. May the best be there. Love to you all. Thank you. So I'll take a leave now. Have a wonderful, blissful day. Bye. Take care.